All right, chat. Dude, is that Kevin the Cube? Chat, is that Kevin the Cube? Over there? That's counting? That's crazy. Boom. Oh no! It's the guy from Fortnite! Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm so hyped. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Just kidding, stream's over. Bye. Okay, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Operation Twin Shells. I'm Camille Salazar-Hadaway, and it's time to hear straight from the developers themselves all about Year 9, Season 3 of Rainbow Six Siege. This season brings an innovative new operator and a versatile new weapon.
I'm here for the new weapon.
Let's kick it off with an overview of the season
from
creative director Alexander Karpazes.
All right, Alex, let's go, buddy. Show us the goods. Show us the goods, Alex.
Year 9, Season 3 is all about Operation Twin Shells. But
Make sure
before we jump into that, it's really important that we acknowledge that we heard from you and we haven't met the expectations that you had for Operation New Blood. And we want to reinforce that we are dedicated to this game and that we are putting more resources than ever into it. And you'll start to see that with Operation Twin Shells. Operation Twin Shells is all about the new operator as well, Skopos. This is Curie Galanos, who's one of the original operators from Rainbow Six, and she comes with 2 shells that she can control. This is a testament to the creativity of the game and the talent of our team to come up with unique operators like this that are still game changers. We're also introducing updates to anti-cheat and anti-toxicity, which is a major priority for us for the future of the game. And we have more like the Siege Cup coming in beta phase. We also have balancing changes. We have After Action 2.0 coming online, and we have so much more for you. We can't wait to dig into it. So let's begin.
Let's talk about an important topic right off the bat.
Cheating?
Cheating and toxicity are not just concerns for you, they are critical issues for us as well. To address this, we've restructured our team to dedicate even more resources to these challenges. Now, to share exclusive details and updates on the current and upcoming player protection projects, here's Alexander Karpazes and product owner Lancelot Seiji.
I would have said Lance a lot.
We want to assure you that we have more than just one security system in place. More than just BattleEye, we have 6 detection systems running at any given time so that we can catch cheaters. And we're constantly improving these systems. On top of this, we want to talk about a pillar as well for our anti-cheat, which is binary hardening. Binary hardening is the act of obfuscating and making it harder for cheat makers to access the game. Think of it like a giant library, where a cheat maker is trying to find a specific book. For us, we'll be trying to change that book's location as much as possible. And even on top of that, changing the shelves and the entire library so that it's as confusing and as hard for a cheat maker as possible, so that in the end, they cannot effectively make cheats for our game. When it comes to Siege Cup, for those that have won and have cheated, they will be banned. But of course, their teammates will have access revoked from Siege Cup as well, ensuring that competitive integrity remains in Siege. Another area of improvement is time to ban. 75% of bans are happening 12 hours sooner now. And this is something that we'll be working on in the future to reduce that time as much as possible. As you may have seen in our August update for anti-cheat, the team has grown in size. It's now a multidisciplinary team that is actually one of the largest in-house anti-cheat teams in the world for any given
I think it's
project.
good to hear what he's saying about
And
the
for us, that
anti-cheat. Like,
means
it's important
we're
that these
totally
guys
dedicated
want
to making sure that
to make
Siege
sure
is the
that
best it can be
Rainbow
when it
Six
comes to
Siege,
anti-cheat.
the cheating is being addressed. Like,
In
that's
the
the good thing.
anti-toxicity team, our mission is simple.
I don't care about
Ensuring a
anti-toxicity.
safe space for all
It's a video
players
game. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt about some random
means
internet
protecting
stranger.
the community
I want
from
the
recurrent
cheating
and
to be
highly
taken
toxic
care of, though.
players, while
I know there are some
rewarding
people on the
recurrent
internet who are
positive
way
behavior.
too
Our mission
toxic,
includes handling features like
but I
reverse
haven't encountered it
identifier,
that bad.
exact
Like, I don't know about
censorship,
others,
reports, abandoned penalties,
but I really feel like
cancellation,
the anti-cheat needs to be the thing that we
recommendation
focus
system,
on
and of course, the reputation system. Our philosophy centers around three key principles: transparency, understandability, and clarity. In its current state, the reputation system has some weaknesses and is not trusted by the community. This is why we decided to overhaul it. It means reviewing its structure, the action that are feeding it, and the in-game UI. And to be clear, a single negative action will have a minimal impact on you. Only the recurrence of this action will affect your reputation. We aim to give you access to those changes in year 9 S4. The system will remain in beta. It means no impact on standing until we are 100% confident it meets your and our standards of transparency, understandability, and clarity. Additionally, we are still working on some very impactful features that we cannot wait to share with you by the end of the year.
When you finish a match in Operation Twin Shells, things are going to have a brand new look. Please welcome senior game designer Vladimir Kozik to walk you through the new post-action report. Plus, game director Josh Mills is here to talk about boosting the abilities of your drones.
No boosting. No boosting.
In new season, we are introducing post-action report in a completely new dimension.
Yo, Ned, we're watching the Rainbow Six Siege Year 9 Season 3 reveal.
Represented as 3D operators
talking about the new season coming out in a few weeks.
Played. Here they can command teammates and opponents. On the next screen, instead of sequence of separated tabs, all progression like crank, clearance, battle pass, also including challenges this time, will be comfortably organized on a single page layout that highlights the most important information. I'm so excited with this update. I can't wait our players try it out and share their feedback with us.
Yo, what up, Striker?
Drone Boost is a new feature coming to our attacker
Joshua
lineup.
shaved his beard.
The goal here is to continue to reinforce our attackers. Make sure they have the tools to get the job done.
He shaved the beard. We're done.
Intel is king in Siege, and keeping your drone alive is crucial to getting that intel. Some of the changes we did to Solis helped with that, but we want to go further. We want to give more power to our players, specifically the attackers. So Drone Boost means you can actually boost your drone a maximum of 3 times, 3 seconds per boost. You can cancel it mid-boost to quickly evade, quickly close distances, and each boost, once expended, takes 6 seconds to recharge. So the boost resource system is actually kind of similar to Maverick's Torch in the sense that you can cancel the action at any time and it doesn't fully deplete the boost. So you can cut up a boost as needed, but again, you'll only have 3 full ones. Drone Boost isn't limited to just the default drone. The Cludges from Bravo or even Twitch's drone can also take advantage of this feature.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Mozzie happens to get his hands on one of these drones and there's still charges left,
This
so that's
game
the
I
key
started
factor
a few
here.
weeks
If
ago
there's still charges on that drone, now they're Mozzie's to use.
PUBG mains in
So
the
the
house.
future of drones in Siege is really focused on their economy, which means making sure they can survive longer, or at least giving our players the ability and the tools they need in order to make sure their drones can survive longer. They should be used more regularly in the middle and late game of the rounds, and we want to make sure that you have those tools in your arsenal to be able to make things happen.
If you like competition, this next update is for you. The
Siege
new
Cup?
Siege Cup beta is coming this season for select players to test their 5 stacks in intense tournament play. A new reward system is coming as well for both Siege Cup and ranked matches. Plus, a few more interesting updates that live content director Christopher Budgeon is going to tell you all about.
What do you got for us, Chris?
In Year 9, Season 3, Operation Twin Shells, we're happy to announce the beta of Siege Cup. We made the decision to restrict Siege Cup beta to the PC platform because we can be much more reactive. If something happens with the Siege Cup, we can address it much faster than with other platforms. We really want to launch Siege Cup in its full form in Year 9 Season 4. Competitive integrity is imperative for Siege. That's why having a beta to make sure we can register the squads, formulate the brackets, distribute the rewards, we have to get it right. To register your team for the Siege Cup beta, follow the QR code or the link that you see on the screen, and get ready for news about the first Siege Cup coming your way. With Siege Cup, you have to register as a 5-stack. Meaning that you have to bring 4 of your friends, get ready to compete until the tournament is over. Once the Siege Cup starts, you're there, committed to the Siege Cup, to play until you get eliminated or, of course, win the tournament. We see the Siege Cup beta as our most competitive playlist, even more so than ranked, because the stakes are extremely high. The first Siege Cup will be near the beginning of Year 9 Season 3, and after the finish of the first tournament, we'll run another every 2 weeks for the remainder of Year 9 Season 3. In Year 9 Season 3, we're introducing a new currency called competitive coins. Competitive coins are exclusive to our competitive playlist, that being ranked and Siege Cup. Get as far as you can within the ranks, as well as play as many Siege Cups as you can to get competitive coins to open these exclusive packs. In Year 9 Season 3, all console players will receive one free competitive pack. Move up the ranks, get as many competitive coins as you can, so you can continue to open packs in that collection. Starting in Year 9 Season 3, when you're waiting for your next match, whether it's in ranked, quick match, or even the Siege Cup, you'll be able to enter the shooting range to stay warmed up, ready for your next match. Additionally, we've also added a cover feature within the aiming lane. Now you can have covers pop up from the ground, dummies will hide behind them, and take position as you try to eliminate them as you warm up your aim.
Dude, how'd they get this video of my
Both PC and console players will be able to enter the shooting range during matchmaking.
That's good. I like that.
1v1s have become more popular within Siege, and that's why we've now added a 1v1 custom preset in custom game. There are 2 presets for 1v1s in custom game, short and long. The short preset allows you to play 6 rounds with 4 rounds to win and 1 overtime round. In the long preset, it's the first to 8 rounds, but if the match gets tense and it's really tight,
ATG was like the first thing I talked about. They've got like 8 things that they're using to like
all maps are available. The prep phase has been lowered to 20 seconds.
This season.
It's perfect for one player to get set up and ready for the attack. The bomb game mode is the featured game mode in both 1v1 presets. Roles swap every round. You play attack, then defense. This will continue until whoever finally wins the match.
With every new season, the question arises, which operators will be targeted for balancing, and how will they change?
All right, here's the first scary part.
Game designer David Perpignan has all the answers, plus spoilers. It's Solis, Dokkaebi, and Nokk.
How do you say it, Nokk? I always thought it was Nokk.
We are implementing the second round of changes for Solis. We know that our previous package was a bit harsh. We've been monitoring data just to see that everything went well. What we've seen is a decrease in ban rate and also in presence, but a steady trend on win rate. This new wave of changes for Solis is based in 3 pillars. The first pillar is the detection mechanic. Now Solis will use only the center of the screen to detect the gadgets, and those gadgets will be unidentified. You won't know what they are. The second pillar is the scanning or identification mechanic. Now we call it overclock, and once you trigger the overclock, your energy is refilled, and you'll be able to see every gadget in the center of the screen as identified. You'll know what they are. Aside from that, Solis will emit a warning to every observation tool in the enemy team within the range of detection, so they will know that you are overclocking and that you are seeing their gadgets.
I like that.
The third pillar is the energy access. Now Solis Spec IO will last longer and will require less energy to be activated.
Operator is headphones.
Also,
like that's our emblem.
Changes give us more balancing levers that will help us adjust Solis in the future.
Searching for electronics.
Dokkaebi right now can generate a lot of pressures in defenders, specifically at the beginning of the round. That's why we're taking a look to the resource management in her ability. Now Dokka will start with 0 charges at the beginning of the round and will get one every 45 seconds, but only up to 2 per round. These changes should reduce the pressure on defenders now. They should have more time to prepare their setup. And Dokkaebi, players will be encouraged to survive longer to have a greater impact in the match. Global abilities like Dokkaebi's Logic Bomb have a great impact in the game, and sometimes with little effort from the players. We are aware of this, and we will take a look at it in the future, being part of bigger changes for the game.
See you around.
So Nokk is receiving a buff. We think that camera scrubbing and intel deception is how stealth should look in Rainbow, and that's what Nokk does. The changes we are making are affecting how Nokk's ability consumes energy. Instead of being time-based, they will be action-based. That means that some actions like walking won't consume any of your energy, but if you sprint or shoot, your energy will be consumed.
Dude, let's freaking go. I love this change.
To make Nokk more patient. We want Nokk to be better at flank watching, cutting rotations, and increasing the uncertainty on defenders. We want them to feel like there's a monster in the house. Nokk and Smoke's FMG9 is getting a buff. We are reviewing its recoil to make it more comfortable when you're shooting at longer distances, specifically when you're using magnified scopes. The objective of these changes is to improve the player perception and balance of those operators while keeping the frustrations away. There will be more changes in this season. For example, we are taking a look at the proximity alarm and its synergy with Sentry, and also at the delayed timer for explosions on the Claymore.
A big update for Versus AI is coming in Operation Twin Shells, as you'll now be able to play as a defender and face off against a squad of attacker bots. For more, here's AI programmer AMomentWithAlex.
What did she just say?
Versus AI is a game mode designed for new players to provide them with a safe environment where they can learn and practice before their first ranked experience. In Year 8, Season 4, we introduced Versus AI for the first time. Since then, we keep adding more operators to play with and against, more supported maps, and we keep integrating more AI behaviors.
I don't know how much
this season will be significant. We're introducing
cool.
Versus AI 2.0.
The Dokkaebi
Given that Siege is an asymmetrical game, we want to give the players the opportunity to play the other side. For the first time, players are going to be able to play the defenders against a full team of AI attackers. The AI attacker team will feature 5 operators: Ash, Thatcher, Thermite, Nomad, and Sledge. As a defender, the player will be able to choose between 16 operators, including the new one, Skopos. New players are going to have the opportunity to learn how to react to those attackers' behaviors, but it will also give them some ideas of how to play themselves when it's their turn to play the attackers. Both beginner and advanced game mode are gonna offer the full match experience at launch. Similar to a casual game, the player is gonna enter as either a defender or an attacker against a full team of AIs. They're gonna play on one of our 8 supported maps, and after 2 rounds, they're gonna switch sides. We've heard your feedback, and we want to make sure that Versus AI gives a real feel of what it's like to play Siege.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
It's now time to talk about the new operator, Skopos. This Greek defender brings a new dimension of tactical possibilities to the fight through her twin shells, Talos and Colossus. For insight into the visual design of this operator, we'll hear from art director Joanna Sui, and for a breakdown of the new gameplay opportunities she offers, we'll go to game designer Justin Larange Alualia.
Go Boast.
Skopos is from Raven Shield era, and her name is Coris Galanos. Her visual design is really based off of her story background and the trauma that she went through. In the anime that was released from the Year 9 Season 1, in the mission there was Daniel Bogard and Jared Morris at that time trying to stop the bomb maker. In the end, you see a giant explosion, and it was actually exactly that moment where she stopped being able to walk. Ever since then, she's a wheelchair user. She's been in a relentless chase trying to seek prosecution to stop Deimos. All that toll took an effect on her face. She looks very gaunt. She has eye bags, wrinkles, and ragged hair. Skopos is a master strategist. She adapted her wheelchair into her command center like a pilot seat. She uses the shells to be part of the action. In game, you can hear her, you can see her face when you swap between the 2 shells. When we're designing her wheelchair and the robots, we really had in mind to make sure that she feels very grounded. So we went with analog, old technology look. We really want to establish the fact that it's not smart AI robots. They're not invincible, they can be destroyed. When she loses Talos, Colossus, she's losing a part of her again. So for the design of the robots, we wanted to differentiate the 2 so you can identify them easily on the field. The difference are in the antennas, the shoulder pads, and colors and patterns are distinct to one another. We made sure to have the analog look by physically having buttons that you can push. They're wires that you can see, and they're not touchscreens, they're not holograms, they are something that you can touch and feel.
Back when she was a field agent, Kyurei surveyed the area from afar as a sniper. Now, she still watches from a distance, but in a different way. Thanks to her new tech, Skopos is able to maintain a wide network of control unlike any other defender. That's because what Skopos brings to the field is not one, but two remotely controlled robotic operators. These
so
shells,
back and forth.
named Talos and Colossus, make up the V10 Pantheon system. At any given moment, one of Skopos' shells will be in an active state, where it functions like an operator, while the other remains in an idle state, where it functions like a powerful piece of defensive utility. Skopos' control allows her to swap the states of these shells, quickly delivering offensive or defensive power where it's needed most. Skopos' active shell works much like any other operator. It can move, shoot, and use gadgets. It's also Skopos' primary lifeline. If a shell is destroyed while it's active, Kyurie's link is severed, and she's functionally dead for the rest of the round. 2 bodies does not mean 2 lives. Meanwhile, Skopos' idle shell will take on a defensive posture, deploying an integrated shield that functions much like a deployable shield secondary gadget. While in this state, the idle shell can be used as an observation tool by Kyurie and her allies.
I like that.
Additionally,
That's good.
Skopos can access her idle shell's camera directly at any time with the gadget button. While Skopos is looking through her idle shell's camera, she'll have the option to swap shells. Activating the swap sequence will put her active shell into idle mode and put her idle shell into active mode. The only catch is that the active shell needs to be in a position where it can deploy its shield to perform the swap. Skopos' HUD has an indicator that'll make this easier. In fact, Skopos' HUD will display plenty of useful information about both shells, including whether the idle shell is under attack or being affected by an EMP. Skopos is a very tactically oriented operator that requires players to collect data and quickly act on it to maximize her potential.
They haven't actually said, but it looks like it's just the robots.
A strong Skopos player is one that makes frequent use of her idle shell to guide the actions of her active shell. For most players, Skopos will likely be a shallow roamer, operating near the bomb site while having the means to extend into a deeper roam or fall back and anchor as needed. If used strategically, she has the power to be one of the most mobile operators in the game. Skopos' idle shell can be a very strong piece of utility. Having the combined properties of a deployable shield and a bulletproof camera, this shield can offer a large amount of intel from relative safety. Skopos' idle shell is most effective when placed in key areas for the defenders to hold so that it can provide information and serve as a launching point for when the enemy least expects it.
Talos coming out.
Can you imagine if the secondary robot could get hacked?
Skopos is bringing a brand new gun to Siege, the PCX-33 assault rifle. Kyurie may not be bringing a sniper rifle into battle, but make no mistake, her shells are still packing some serious firepower. This weapon is precise, deadly, and heavily customizable, making it a versatile tool for a versatile defender. For a sidearm, Skopos carries a P229, a throwback to Kyrie's days in the Greek Special Forces. Skopos also has access to secondary gadgets. These are shared between her 2 shells. Her first option is impact grenades, a great choice to maximize her mobility and roaming potential. Alternatively, Skopos can bring proximity alarms. These synergize great with her idle shell, helping her know exactly the right time to take action. The Pantheon shells are 2 health, 2 speed operators, having been built for a balance between durability and mobility. Given their unique nature, Skopos' shells have a few special interactions. A good rule of thumb is to think of her active shell as an operator and her idle shell as a gadget. The first interaction you might wonder about is EMPs and gadgets that target electronic devices, like IQ. While Skopos' shells are electronic, the active shell has an active countermeasure that protects it from anti-electronic effects. It won't completely stop them, but it will prevent Skopos' active shell from being fully disabled by an EMP.
The operator won't get disabled, but
this protection doesn't extend to the idle shell, however. Disabling effects will prevent Skopos from using the camera and swap features. Skopos' greatest counter is Dokkaebi. The hacker's calls are a threat to any roamer, but they also block Skopos' strongest escape plan. Additionally, Dokkaebi's universal hack can give her team access to the idle shell's camera. Brava's clutch drone can overheat Skopos' idle shell. However, this takes a while and gives Kyurie a warning on her HUD. If she's fast enough, Skopos can swap to activate her countermeasures and prevent the overheat.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
In addition to being an electronic gadget, Skopos' idle shell's shield can be destroyed with explosives and similar effects, leaving the idle shell exposed for an easy kill. The glass can also be shattered, preventing allies from fully benefiting from its utility. A well-placed ash charge, frag grenade, or florist drone can make quick work of an undefended idle shell. The biggest threats to Skopos are her direct counters. so she benefits greatly from allies who protect her from them. Catchers like Jager and Wamai can protect her idle shell from explosives, and other denial gadgets, like those from Mute, Mozzie, and Tubrow, can stop many of Skopos' greatest enemies. Being made of metal, Skopos' shells can't benefit from healing effects. Doc's stims, Thunderbird's Kona stations, and RoC's armor won't help the shells. They also can't get put in a down state, and they don't breathe, meaning they're immune to toxic effects like smoke and Fenrir. That last fact can open the floor to some aggressive combos.
Oh, dude.
Another strong approach to Skopos is to double down on
That's gonna be dope.
Maestro, Valkyrie, and Echo can offer more insight into enemy positions and even provide some distractions. That can be more than enough to let Skopos get into position and go for the kill. Skopos is designed to embody the key aspects of being a defender: gathering information and swiftly responding to attacker strategies. Skopos brings a level of adaptability that, if left unchecked, can turn the tide on even the strongest of attacks.
Bro, that's
We'll be keeping a close eye on her in the test server and throughout the season to see what players can do with her.
Loading new map.
That.
You won't see his face, ever, but you'll probably recognize his voice, as he's a big part of the Siege community. It's Marley, and he's here to give you his own special brand of insight into the new operator, new balancing updates, and all that Operation Twin Shells has to offer.
Yo, it's Marley. Marley and sorry, I accidentally left.
First impression of the new operator was definitely, oh, they've broken the game. This is it. But then when you see how it actually plays, it's amazing, it's mind-blowing, and it's definitely the most versatile operator on defense. The new weapon she's got is another assault rifle on defense. I love it. I love that weapon. The best strategy that I've found with the new operator so far is definitely finding my typical mirror window hiding spots on defense and planting one of the shells in the corner and hoping everybody walks right past it, and then switching to the shell when needs be, and yeah, the rest is history. During the playtest, the hardest counter that I noticed, definitely feel like Flores drones are a big issue. If you're leaving your body somewhere, it's gonna get destroyed. The balancing changes this season have got me really excited. The changes to Nokk are really exciting. I'm going to be playing her completely differently to how I used to. I'm going to be sitting under cameras, and yeah, really exciting. And I'm glad to see the new Solis change as well. I think that's a great change. Now you'll know when there's a Solis below when you're droning, and I think that's amazing. Oh, the Siege Cup's going to be another level. So ranked is sweaty and fun and competitive, but Siege Cup is going to bring a whole new level of sweat and passion to Rainbow Six Siege that I can't wait for.
Siege Cup is
Who will I want to challenge in the 1v1 custom match? What a silly question. Jinxie, I'm ready. Overall, I think it's a really refreshing and exciting season. Year 9 Season 3 is bringing what I think is one of the most exciting operators I've seen in a long time. I can't wait to see all the fun and different plays coming from people. And I just think overall, alongside the balancing changes, it's just going to be a great season, and I can't wait for it to launch.
And that's the full rundown for Operation Twin Shells, which is hitting the season test server tomorrow. Jump in and see how Skopos, Talus, and Colossus change the way you defend a site. And as always, remember to report issues you encounter while playing to R6Fix for a chance to earn a tidy reward for your efforts. Now, don't leave just yet, because we've got one more thing for you. It's Jager in space!
Jager and what? Base Jager. Yeah, it's all been leaked already, man. I muted the words Year 9 Season 3 just so I could avoid as much spoilers as possible. Not bad. Not bad, chat. Do you guys have any questions before I jump off? I gotta go, but if you have any questions, we can cover it real quick. My family's not quite ready to go. So, obviously you've got Skopos, or as chat is calling her already, Cocoa Puffs, who looks to not even be on the map. Like, she's back in the van, ready to go. Let's get in the van. She's a van guy now. Robots look cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm super excited for the robots. I think they're gonna be game changing. Player protection. That's split into two pieces, right? So player protection is great for the anti-cheat, but for the like anti-toxicity, I mean, I get reported for stupid stuff all the time, and it's really annoying. Like, somebody doesn't like the way I talk to them, and they're like, bro, they report me for stuff. It's really annoying. I literally just mute people if I don't want to talk to them. Just don't say those words, you know, the bad words that you're going to get you banned. You'll be fine. Don't team kill. Unless it's your friend who's AFK, because he had to poop in the middle of a round. Bouncing of Solis. Solis coming back to life. I think we're going to see Solis again more this season. We're going to see more Solis in Year 9 Season 3 than we did in Season 2 after they nerfed her into the ground. I think Dokkaebi is going to be an interesting change. I still think she'll get banned because she's still going to be annoying. But the Nokk change is huge for me. Nookie, I don't know. She looks awesome. The change to that is going to make me super happy because it's one of my favorite operators to play. I have a feeling though that I'm going to have to be fighting people like Six and other people who are really good at fragging, but maybe aren't so patient. So we'll see. Siege Cup 6, you already know I'm going to be jumping in with that with you. Legion, probably EJ if he's around. 1v1 custom playlist 6, there are now rules. Okay, there's an entire playlist. I don't need you making up rules on the go. Their action report 2.0, that looks cool because then you get like a breakdown of what you actually went through, which was super cool. And then the versus AI playlist, that's okay, I don't really care about that. Drone boost, speed boost, make the drone go fast. And then shooting range during matchmaking, all very cool if you ask me. Does chat have any questions before we go? When is it coming out? You know what, I didn't actually, I bet it's at the end of the thing because I didn't actually look. Where'd my YouTube go? I had YouTube up here. Maybe I missed it. Did they say? I'm pretty sure it's coming out in like 2 weeks. How much time is left in the actual game? Anybody know?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Operation Twin Shells.
Okay. September 10th, 14 days. All right, so September 10th, right? That actually works out perfectly. Test server opens tomorrow. I'm gonna be able, yeah, live release September 10th. Thank you, Elijah. Appreciate you, homie. I've been in R6 for 2 hours. Sheesh. Okay, so live release September 10th. Who do I do the test server? How? I don't know who you do the thing you do. But September 10th, if you're playing on console, you're not gonna be able to get the test servers. No, you're fine. I'm just giving you a hard time. Test server opens tomorrow. If you're on PC, you're gonna need to play it. If you are not on PC, you're gonna have to watch me play it tomorrow. They didn't say what time, but I'm hoping 6 a.m. EST, which is where I am. So, yo, I think that's ass. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out, everyone, today. Appreciate all of y'all. Hope you're looking forward to the new season. You're on Xbox. Yeah. Rip. Hopefully you'll get to play it soon. September 10th is not that far away. I will be playing on the test servers probably tomorrow. I'll get up, hang out with the fam for a little bit, and then jump on the test servers so we can show it off to you guys. I'm on vacation this week, so we might be able to play test servers while they're actually alive and not dead. What's the charm? I don't think they showed us the charm. They didn't. No charm. No charm reveal. Yeah, I don't want. Anybody want to watch the Year 9 Season 2 reveal? Yo, Ryan, thanks for the follow, dude. I could buy a PC, but I put all my money into my car. Cars will do that to you, brother. Cars will do that to you. Okay, well, chat, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go. Family is getting ready to go out. Wagon, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate you. I'll drop some more of these little tidbits from the stream today, later on throughout the week, and I'll be playing on the test server, so you can come follow me live. Make sure you're following on YouTube. Make sure you're following on Twitch. Make sure you're following on TikTok, wherever it is that you like to play, so that when I go live, you can see me. Willie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you had a great time. I hope you're looking forward to the new season, because I know I am for sure. All right. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And if I don't see you this whole week, take care. Make it a good one. All right. See ya.